Yo, what is good with you guys? It's your boy KAG, and we are finally here. This is the day. It is going down, my people. It is going down, my boys. If you know what I'm saying, it is the actual event. It's going down in about 14 hours and probably less by the time you actually see this video. But yeah, it's about to go down. The actual event is tonight. If y'all do not know what I mean, we're talking about the Switch event. If you just been living under a rock this whole time and you just woke up and you scooted up out of there, yeah, the Switch event is going down tonight. And by the way, speaking of the Switch event, before we get into this video, my boys, make sure you get out there and pre-order. Please do not wait. Do not wait and think you're gonna get one on launch day by walking in the store. It's not happening. If you need to go borrow some money from somebody, borrow the money and make sure you pre-order that Switch. And if you can't pre-order it that way and you don't have any money, then make sure you hop on Amazon. You can pre-order it for free on Amazon and you can pay for it later when they actually ship the device. But just make sure you got that money in the bank account when they go ship it. But all of that aside, let's go ahead and let's hop into this video. What we are here to talk about today is what I expect to see on the Switch as far as tonight. On the Switch presentation, what are we going to see? I believe we're gonna see, you know, the regular people. We're gonna see my boy Kimishima up there. We're gonna see Miyamoto up there. We might even see Reggie. I wouldn't be surprised if he made an appearance, but he might actually be at the New York event and we'll probably see him the day after. So we might see him tomorrow. But all of that aside, let's go ahead and let's talk about this actual Switch presentation. Now, I expect them to see a bit more of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, they've been teasing this game for a while now, and it seems like we've seen everything, right? But like I've said in a previous video, I believe Sheik is in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and she will make her appearance in this video. Definitely counting on it. I definitely believe it's gonna happen, but we'll just have to wait and see what they actually decide to do with the story of this game, because right now it's pretty expansive, right? This is a big world. We've only seen like a very small fragment of what this world offers, and I think it's gonna be an epic game. And speaking of epic games, we're gonna probably see a big, large, expansive world Mario coming up. I believe it's gonna be at launch, surprisingly. I think they're gonna actually pair the two of them together, and we're gonna have Mario and Zelda both at launch, and that's gonna be huge. It's gonna push units out there. And I definitely think that's gonna happen. So we're gonna have a new Super Mario up there, and we're gonna have a new Zelda there, right? And I believe we're gonna see a little, you know, a lineup of games. And I think they're gonna go ahead, and I think there's gonna be that Wii Sports game. I think there's gonna be a game that is like a demo of what the tech is capable of. You know what I'm saying? I think there's gonna be some type of game like that just hasn't been announced, that's gonna be revealed. And no, I don't expect it to be no Nintendo Land. If Nintendo pulls a Nintendo Land on us, man, I can see the upset people now. Would not be good for them. But yeah, I definitely think there's gonna be some type of, you know, maybe there might be some type of mixture game or whatever. Will there be pack-ins? I think there's not gonna be any pack-ins. No, I don't think they're gonna do any other SKUs. I mean, you might be able to get a different SKU at like a Walmart or a Target or something like that, where they actually make the bundle. But for the most part, I'm not expecting any real bundles, unless it's like a bundle with some type of EA game, because you know how EA is. They want to bundle their games with their consoles, and that's how they push their sales. So I think they might do something like that. But outside of that, I don't really expect a bundle of any sorts. And I think as far as the Switch goes, I think we're gonna see that it is a lot more capable than people think. I think it's actually gonna be either at Xbox One level or above Xbox One level. You gotta remember, tech advances extremely fast in that this device is, is state of the art. They put a lot of time, they invested a lot of time. There was a lot of customization done to these chips that Nvidia was working on, and I think it will blow people away. And not only that, but I think there's gonna be a new experience for gaming, just like we had like with Wii Sports when the Wii first was announced and they had a new way to play. I think there's going to be a new experience that the Nintendo Switch offers, and that is going to make people just say, wow, as my boy Iwata would have said. I think it would make people just say wow, and people are gonna automatically just want to go ahead and get this console. So don't think that you've seen or know everything about the Nintendo Switch, because just the fact that it's a home console that is also portable does not mean that's everything that is to this Switch device. Expect to see more at this event, and we might even see even more at E3. So that's all I'm saying about that. As far as, third parties, I expect Activision to be there. I expect EA to be there, Bethesda to be there, and not just with Skyrim. I don't think it's just one game they're working on. I think it's going to be multiple games. Splatoon. I think Splatoon is going to be like a 1.5. It's going to be like, how we have Kingdom Hearts 2.8 instead of 3. I think Splatoon is going to be like that 2.8, it's gonna be that 1.5, that's what I'm saying. But Splatoon, I think is gonna be a big huge upgrade, because if you take a look at Mario Kart looks like a port, but Splatoon on the other hand does not look like a port. The graphics are enhanced, everything is done a little bit different all around. Overall, I think everything is going to be expanded, and I think it will count as a new game. But as far as Mario Kart, I think they're gonna add a whole bunch of new karts in there, or should I say tracks in there. I think they're gonna add a whole bunch of new tracks, and they may even introduce a, like a double mode. How we had Double Dash? I think they might have a Double Dash mode on the game, where you have like, the alternate characters like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, something like that. I think they may have like a whole nother way that you could technically do that on there. So and they may even be able to go ahead and have just a single character, or maybe a mixture of characters. Either way, but my one thing is, I hope they resurrect Nintendo 64's battle mode, because that was the best battle mode out of all the battle modes on all of the Mario Karts. So now the DS version, don't get me wrong, it had some great battle modes that I would like to see in this version, but the 64's battle mode was the best. And if they could put that online, man, it's a wrap. I'm buying it. But yeah, expect to see a lot of that. As far as the new Super Mario, expect it to be an expansive world based off of, the 64 version, because if you look in the background, there's that big heart, and that big heart was introduced in 64. So I think it's gonna be a game that is built around that concept right there. So I expect it to be an amazing Mario, and not just a Mario that gets big and small. You know what I'm talking about, where you can go ahead and you get firepower and then you turn big and then you go and turn small. I don't expect it to be like that. I think Mario has levels of life, kind of like how your boy Link has hearts. I think he's gonna have the spin wheel, that has his actual life meter on it, that can rejuvenate himself whenever he like hits the heart or whatever. So yeah, I see a lot of big things going on here. Like I said, a lot of third-party support, a lot of indie developer support there, a lot of Japanese support on this device. Some big games are going to be announced. A big, huge blowout. I'm expecting this to be massive. I expect it to cover the internet tomorrow. Like, I think it's going to blanket the internet. It's going to break the internet. But anyways, my boys, get hype. It is tonight. But anyways, I gotta rest up, because I gotta go pre-order tonight, and I ain't going to sleep tonight. So I'm staying up, because I gotta make sure my pre-order gets in there in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I gotta rest up. But anyways, your boy, peace.